Let me talk about a book that I read recently.
Yeah, what you got?
This is, I guess I will say, I have been on a huge binge of playing Pokemon cards. I'm just going to throw that out there, let
Nice.
everyone know that this addiction is real and I'm totally aware of it. I went out and bought some Pokemon cards on Friday, and then I bought more Pokemon cards on Friday because it turns out there's a lot of collector and hobby shops very close to me. And I always feel bad just like going into a comic shop where you walk in somewhere and you're like, oh, well, I can't leave without buying something. Like I really should, I owe these people for some reason. That's like this weird guilt that I have. So I bought a bunch of Pokemon cards and had a good time opening them all up, seeing what I got in terms of rarity, sleeving them, and then putting them in a box and putting them in a corner and say, that's nice. Now I have them.
Buddy, you're going to need a second job. Comic books and Pokemon cards?
Listen, I stopped buying comic books, right, for the most part, and now all that money is just sitting around waiting to be spent. So I spend it on cards. No, I have been a little bit frugal with it, right? Like I'm not buying packs every week and all this stuff, despite what conversations between myself and Nick may say otherwise. I've been trying to like be diligent about it and mostly taking like Pokemon has this cool thing where you can scan in codes that come with each of the booster packs and all the decks and stuff that you buy into their online game. And then you can use cards in the online game. And if you do well in those online games, then you can get in-game currency to basically buy more cards digitally, which is like the better way to do this in my mind. So you got to pay a little bit to get in. But then after that, if you're just good, like me, you can you just get more cards. No, it's been a fun thing trying to build a deck. That's like my year goal for this year is like build an interesting deck, buying cards every once in a while. So I did that, and then I watched Saltburn on Saturday. That was an experience.
Yeah.
I expected that movie to be more of like a mind flip, and it turns out that it was very just on the nose about what it was from start to finish. And I kind of like that. I don't think it was as exciting for me as Promising Young Woman, who got done by the same director, if I'm not mistaken. But it's still pretty good. I thought the performances were great. And this is not a movie podcast, but I wanted to say to everybody that I watch a weird artsy-ish movie. So